we are going to be comparing the Omega Reactor Overlord and the Nuke TV Man. So as you guys know, the Nuke TV Man was thought to be the best unit in the game, and was really kind of the best unit in the game. But now this Omega Reactor Overlord has 75,000 more DPS than him. We're going to be comparing him 21 Omega Reactor Overlords versus 21 nukes with boost. So anyways, let's get into our endless match. Begin to put down our boost right here, starting off with our Warlord, our Mafia, and now our SWAT. So anyways guys, we got all of our boosters here, the range, the damage, and the cooldown, and now all we need to do is just put down 21 Omega Reactor Lords and just see how far that they can possibly get. I do also have a mythical trait on the Omega Reactor Overlord, as you can see here, 25 damage, 20 range, and 15 cooldown. I do also have one on the Nuke Titan TV Man, so yeah, this is pretty fair. Mythical traits, same boosters, and it's just a competition to see who will, get the highest wave, who will do better. So yeah, I'm very interested to see. I mean, the Nuke Titan TV Man definitely has some better abilities than this guy. Although he has 75,000 less DPS in him, he does have AoE, and he also has this little nuke ability. Although this guy has radioactive, 75% slowing, and does a lot more damage than him. So anyways guys, let's just max out all of our Reactor Overlords. So each one of these guys are doing probably like 700,000 DPS, 800,000, around there. So I mean, that's going to be a lot with 21 of these guys. Now the nukes, as I said, will have less DPS, but they do also have that nuke ability, which its nuke ability I do think does a couple million per nuke, and whenever you have like 21 nukes down, that is probably going to be a lot of damage right there in just a couple of seconds. So anyways guys, we are just going as this, and we do also have 100 range here, which is pretty good. So yeah, 100 range means that we're going to be able to cover basically the whole map, especially these guys in the back. So yeah, we have basically full wide map coverage, so I think we are actually going to be doing pretty good here. And the thing is, these guys do actually have way better slowing than the nuke. Instead of being 60% from the Warlord, because the nuke doesn't have any slowing, we actually have 75% slowing now. The Warlord is only thing stunning units, by the way, so yeah, they're going to have a worse slow. These guys don't even have a stun too, which is kind of disappointing. No stunning on this guy? That's kind of insane. There should be a stun time 10 seconds, I say. Now the thing is about the nuke, they are able to hit way more units than the radioactive guy. So realistically, I think this does come down to damage a little bit, but also just their factors that they have. Like the nuke has AoE, but this guy is splash, I think this is going to be a very interesting fight. I do think maybe the nuke might win, but honestly, I really do not know. Currently at wave 80 here, of course, we're going to be spawn killing. I mean, my predictions for these Omega guys is that these are probably going to be able to get between like 160 and 170. Now, I'm not too sure about the nukes, but I know the Omegas will definitely be able to get pretty high. Now, whenever I did this type of video with the Nuke Titan TV Man, he did actually do pretty good, but I do not even remember how far he got. I don't even know if he even got past wave 170. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting test just to see who gets farther. But anyways, we're already at wave 100, and now the waiting game just begins, because like it really only gets interesting at wave 150 and past that, because like that's where the actual challenge begins. It is wave 120 here, and the units are getting decently far. I mean, I will be honest, I don't think the nuke was even ever struggling past like wave 140. And right now, these Omegas are actually struggling a pretty good amount here. Hold up. Everything is actually just getting like really far here. Whenever more giant turkeys come out or they get closer to our units, then our Mafia is going to go down. I mean, our damage booster is pretty big, so the fact that they're getting this far is kind of bad, because then they can start stunning our Mafia. I mean, we are still doing decent damage, as you can see here. This rabid rabbit is going to die probably very soon here, but everything is just coming up on these guys. I mean, it is legit like wave 141 right now, and we are just absolutely dying right now. Rabid rabbit tool is about to go down. Yeah, guys, as you can see, the Mafia tool is stunned, which means we basically don't have any damage booster. Now all we actually have is our cooldown booster. Man, wave 141, I do not believe the nukes were even struggling for the longest while. I think they were struggling, in like the mid 140s. These guys are already at the end. Oh no, the secutors are there? Yeah. The thing is, these sweats are just so backed up that the secutor toy, while being out for like 10 seconds, is already up here. Yeah, dude, we are cooked. Bro, finish all these attackers, start next wave. We are already at 200 toys. This is how bad we're struggling. And the thing is, all these toys are just rampaging up here. I mean, I will be honest, the Warlord is slowing these guys greatly with its 60% slowing boost. But if that wasn't there, then all these swords would be at the front, considering that these guys only do splash. Now I got an Astro taking the lead. Okay, our damage booster's back, but only for a little bit. Oh no, we got their quad rocket shields. They're coming. Cop Caramans, you got this. And boom, bam. We died at wave 149, or we technically beat wave 141. That is trash. You are telling me that these Omegas couldn't even get past wave 140? That is kind of insane. But anyways, guys, we are going to be starting our next match with the Nuke Titan TV Man. Anyways, guys, let's take off this trash Omega here and put on the Nuke Titan TV Man. So yeah, as you guys can see, it also has a mythical trait being the same as the Omega. 25 damage, 20 range, and 15 cooldowns. Anyways, let's go ahead and get our endless match. Get our Mafia and SWAT. Boom, bada bang. And now all we gotta do is just place down 21 Nuke TV Man. So yeah, as you guys know, these guys do actually have an AoE here, as you can see. They do also drop down nukes. Now, I don't think I can really see this with low GFX on, but each nuke does millions of damage. So realistically, I do think the nukes are probably going to be doing better than this Omega that did just release here a little bit ago. So yeah, anyways, these guys do have less range, with its max range only being 95, but I don't really think that should be too much of an issue. Anyways, guys, let's just max it all of our Nuke TV Mans, and then we'll begin our skipping. So yeah, as you guys can see, its AoE is massive. I mean, this is a lot bigger than 20 splash, I will say that. Like, the Omega could hit a very, very limited amount of units, and whenever something got in front of everything, then he won't be doing damage to everything. But with the nuke, you know, he's actually able to damage like a ton of stuff, even if one fan's just like in the lead by a far one. Anyways, guys, that's 24 Nuke Titan TV Mans maxed out. These guys do also have a 360 blast range, so not only do they have AoE, but their nuke can actually hit everything in the range, like the whole map. So realistically, its nuke is very, very good. It's a very good ability. It can hit everything in the map at a time. Currently, wave 71. As you guys can see here, the nukes are not struggling whatsoever. So anyways, the waves are just skipping by super fast, and we are going to figure out here soon who is better, the nuke or the Omega Titan TV Man. So yeah, guys, as you can see here on wave 123, I mean, the units are getting a little bit far, but you know, they are about to die. So with a little bit of more work here, I will say we should be able to get caught up. You know, we are actually doing like pretty similar to the Omega. I mean, I do think we are doing significantly better, as you guys can see here. At wave almost 130, these guys are at the start when they was legit like, you know, going around the map at this start of the era. So basically, guys, I do think that we can easily infer that the Nuke Titan TV Man is better. Although, I mean, we'll just really have to see. If it beats 141, then yes, it is much clearly better. I mean, as you can see right now, I do think it is definitely much better, because at wave 130, or like whenever the Rabbit was released, it was over there, for example. These guys are legit at the start, which, you know, I do definitely just think proves that this is much better. So yeah, man, I do not think the nukes are even struggling in the slightest. Their AoE ability is very, very strong. Even though they do have less slowing and less DPS, they are significantly doing way, way better. Although here at basically 143, we are, you know, the units are getting a little bit farther now, as you can clearly see. And yeah, the secure just dipped down from 80 to 50%. So these guys' nukes abilities, I do think are actually kind of crazy, because they just did like a ton of damage right there. And I don't really know how much damage the nukes do. They don't really clarify that, but I definitely do think that they do a lot. But yeah, wave 150 here, we are struggling a little bit. So yeah, we definitely beat the Omega by a landslide. So this definitely just proves that the actual like Nuke TV Man is better than the Omega, and you know, this definitely means that the shiny nuke is way better than the Omega. I mean, if the regular beat the Omega by this much, then imagine how much the shiny would beat the other shiny. I mean, so though, at like wave 150, these guys are at the start. Bro, that Juggernaut just lost like 300 million HP instantly. Like, I don't know what type of abilities these guys have. I think the nukes are just OP, considering that they just like wiped out 300 million from this guy's HP bar. I mean, that's insane. I don't know how they do that, but they're doing it somehow. They are doing that somehow indeed. Juggernaut Astro is making it to the back line. We are almost at wave 160 here. Oh no, Juggernaut might be making it past all of our stuff here. Although our range booster is down, you know, if our range booster was up, I do think that this guy would have already been killed. But and the Juggernaut Astro just went in. Wave 148. I mean, that's significantly way better. I will say that. Like at wave 141, that was good overpass. Now we got overrun at like wave 150s, you know, but we still did like way better. That's like 30 waves better. We got overran at like the 150s, while the Omegas got overran at like the 120s. So yeah, guys, definitely the Nuke Titan TV Man is way better than the Omega. Now I do know in the regular like train plazas, like in the TD, I do know that Omegas only go for like hundreds of thousands. I mean, it might rise considering that they're off down now, but the Omegas are, you know, way cheaper. Like the Nukes, they're going for like 4 mil, while Omegas are not even going for 1 million. So realistically, the Nuke Titan TV Man is way better, but it is also harder to get your hands on. This just shows the Nuke is definitely a way better unit in general. I mean, I do think the AoE was probably the winning cause there. I mean, its splash on the Omega is kind of terrible. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today's video there, boys. See ya!